Yeah, I was thinking about. Have you ever seen what is it called? The Strange Thing About the Johnsons?
No, I haven't seen it, but you've told me about it.
It's like really fucking awful.
Why are we gonna discuss this like
I
on the
was just I don't know. I was
on the
just
pod?
thinking
I
about.
really don't want to like even like acknowledge that movie's existence.
Well,
It's
I mean, they have to know.
they
Like,
don't. They honestly don't have to
they.
know.
I think I should though. I'll just as a warning. It's fucked up. The premise of the movie is very fucked up and dark, and it fills you with a very deep sense of discomfort. The reason I was thinking about it was I posted a little stupid meme that was related to the movie Hereditary,
Yeah.
and a friend of mine replied to me, and we started talking about Ari Aster,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, if you want to see something really fucked up, his thesis project from film school is on YouTube, and it's called The Strange Thing About the Johnsons." Um, so that's your warning. I'm gonna explain it. It is fucked up. Basically, the
I think I
first
might
scene,
just fast forward him saying this whole.
so the first scene is it's a little boy, and
I think you should just not even talk.
he's
no,
it's implied that he's masturbating, and the dad walks in. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He comes back in.
I'm sorry,
he's
guys.
like,
this is revolting.
"Hey,
I'm just
you
gonna
know,
cut him off
it's
because
natural.
this is really
It's
like
normal.
not.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about."
Ah,
He gives,
God.
he handles it well, and then it's like a nice like, "I love you, son. I love you, dad," and he walks out, and there's like a shot where it shows what the son was masturbating to, and it was a picture of the dad.
Okay. Explain the thing now. Explain whatever your thing was. Why did you think about it?
Because of the meme, because of my friend replying to the meme. That was the only reason I was thinking about it. And then it kind of unearthed something, because when you watch it, it fucks you up. You don't stop thinking about it for at least a couple days.
Nobody watch it. Don't watch
I
it.
recommend you should watch it.
No, you should not watch it. Okay.
Ari Aster is a genius, and it's a very as fucked up as it is. It is like a very well made movie. It's not like because there's movies like if you've ever seen a Serbian film, it's fucked up, but it's just fucked up for the sake of being fucked up. It's not a really well made movie or well written movie. It's just sort of like twisted and dark for the sake of being twisted and dark. This genuinely is like a well shot movie. It's just fucked up and gross.
Like I watch a lot of like fucked up shit. I guess through anime. I guess is my like main
Through
course
Live
of-
Leak.
No. Through like anime is my main course of fucked up things. I guess, but like things like that, like I'm just not for it.
Have you seen a Serbian film?
No, I haven't. I know what it's about though. I don't want to watch
It's fucked
that.
up. I'm trying to. What are some
You got
other really
issues,
bad
my
ones?
guy.
Oh, Solo. You ever seen Solo?
Nope.
It's like a Italian, like 70s, really fucked up like exploitation film. Very tight. Fucked up, but very tight.
He still believes I'm gonna be the one that's gonna be canceled one day. I'm not saying he's gonna be canceled for liking those movies, because that honestly doesn't really make any sense.
That is the only place that's really.
But I feel like
Tumblr.
that shows like the place his mind's at.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just too dark and twisted. That's the thing about me. I'm goth. What? Don't fucking look at me like that. Look, it's art. Sometimes is fucked up, and sometimes that's fun. That's why we like.
I get
that's part of why we
that.
like
I
horror
get
movies.
I get that. I get that.
I can appreciate something that's like not gory. Like that doesn't really do anything for me, but I can appreciate something that is sort of fucked up in a way that causes you just like a deep psychological discomfort.
Are you like those middle? Not I was gonna say middle school. Oh, middle class like suburbanites that their lives are so boring that they just like find value in like vile and disgusting things just to like give them a kick.
No, because it's not.
That is basically what you are though.
No, it's because it's not. No, because I don't
fucking
appreciate.
rich boy over here.
I don't appreciate.
Lived in a
God.
house. Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
Brandon. Yeah, me and Brandon. I grew up in a shack, and then Brandon grew up
I didn't even-
outside of my shack.
I didn't even have a freaking what's the word? I didn't even have cardboard. I just had like a big leaf. shared that leaf with
Yeah, we just
all
coded.
7 of my brothers.
I would, as an act of charity, I would come out of my shack and I would cover Brandon in paper mache.
Yeah, so besides that horrendous shit, welcome back to the podcast, guys. Welcome back to the channel, podcast, or wherever you guys are watching this or listening to this. We are the Noodle Boys. This vile piece of garbage is
Who are we? Who are we again?
the men formerly known as the Noodle Boys.
The
now
artists. The artist formerly known as
now
the
known
Noodle
as
Boys.
5 years late. Sorry, there's something off with me today. I don't know. Something's missing.
Yeah, Brandon's pregnant.
I can't really tell what it is, but something's definitely missing.
Something's off.
Yes.
Oh, I know. That's a little behind the scenes.
Yeah.
None of you guys. We're not gonna explain it, so there's really no point in me bringing attention to that. But that's just for us.
Just kept going. But one thing I can talk about is the place I went to last
Where is
weekend.
that? Where is that, King?
I went to the Medieval Times. As you can see, I have a horn here that you can
Respect.
drink out of. This is not like real like horn. I don't know what you call that. Ivory? No, that's like specific. This is like very good plastic.
This is a very quality plastic.
I drank a mixed drink called a Dragon Slayer out of it, which was basically mango rum and mango juice.
Respect.
It smacked. It low key smacked.
Sounds like it.
I haven't been in Medieval Times since I was like 13. Just wanted to go, and it was pretty tight. It was actually pretty. I was like screaming, like cheering on my team. My team won, obviously, because I'm a winner. You know how it is being a winner and stuff. But yeah, go black and white team. Black and white, peace and love. All races and whatnot. But yeah, we.
What the fuck are you doing?
Because it says black and white.
What is this?
It's black
What
and
is-
white.
Okay. I was like confused at like the trajectory you were going into.
Yeah, like yin and yang.
I was a little confused.
Black and
by
white,
it.
yin and yang.
All right.
It's like light. There's no thing that's completely pure of light. Some things have a little bit of darkness in them, and the same goes for the
yeah,
opposite.
see, that's what we were talking about.
Nothing's purely evil. They even have they sometimes pure evil things have a little bit of light in them.
See, that's what we were talking about with like horror movies and
No,
shit.
no, we're not going back
I'm very
into that.
sweet. I'm a good sweet boy, but also I'm goth. I'm dark, twisted. I'm the freaking Joker.
Don't get it twisted.
Should I go to Medieval Times? I haven't gone. The last time I went, I think I was.
You should like take a person that you like really fuck with
Yeah.
and go with them. You catch my drift. Your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Nah.
I like. Can I say it's very funny to me? Like, I feel like no matter how like progressive we are and like how old we are, it's always like there's always gonna be a joke of being like, this guy's gay. It's like it's one of those things where it's like this is technically homophobic, but it's a good bit. I'm not giving it up.
I feel like gay people should do that but with straight. Or
That is definitely
like
a thing.
imagine like there's like a lot like there's like a whole building of them, right? They're all chilling, vibing, hanging out. They're all homies and stuff.
like a whole building of gay people.
Yeah, like just like all gays, all boys, gals, all the other ones, and
It's called the Met Gala. Everyone there's gay. Lovingly.
But what if they just had like their biz like, are you gonna go with your fucking girlfriend? You fucking
They should do that.
you fucking straight boy. What was it?
That should be.
You cis fucking bitch.
That should be like.
Would it be cis?
Cis?
It doesn't have a punch to it.
Cis?
I need a more punchy term for like
Like a
straight
cisgendered.
people. It needs to be punchy.
Well, cisgender is different.
but it
than
needs to
straight.
be punchy.
Okay.
Is there another term for like straight people that I don't know about?
I've heard breeder,
oh, I
that
like
one
that.
sounds
I
bad.
like that one. That one's good.
but also that's like a fetish thing.
Is it?
Not a I don't even know if fetish is the
Oh,
right
you're gonna
word.
go with your
Just
girlfriend,
in-
you fucking breeder? That's way better.
I've seen
I
that
enjoyed
before.
that.
People saying like breed to mean like to come in somebody.
Is it not cool to say that like that he's gonna go with his boyfriend? Is that like
Do you mean it as a joke?
yeah, like as a joke?
I
Because,
don't know. I don't think people would be bothered. Oh
I-
shit! I don't think people would be bothered by it, but it is like it's one of those things where it's like technically
some people might take offense to that.
I'm kind of
To
of the
be fair.
mindset because there's like
to be fair,
the bell hooks thing that I think got very popular in like 2014 of being like like her explanation for why making jokes about X, Y, or Z group is bad is because it's actually like a subtle form of like social signaling to like kind of like as an in group as like straight men, it's us like signaling like we're part of the in group. And
Yes,
that's
yes,
group.
us straight men.
Yeah, but like that. Yeah, so like that. But I kind of
I'm
reject
evil.
that. I kind of reject that. I think there's a way to kind of make jokes about racial and ethnic and gender and sexual stereotypes without it necessarily being like some form of like subtly enforcing
I feel
social standards. You know what I mean?
I do agree with you because I feel like I'm not like a fence sitter with like how I feel about these things. I'm very much against racism, obviously, and fucking
Not me.
homophobia or any kind
I'm
of
a
like
big fan.
phobia towards like any person's sexuality or gender. I'm very much against that kind of stuff because like to me personally, like my main thing, like I've said before, is like as long as you're not hurting anybody, do whatever the fuck you want. Sometimes I'll joke around with like the fucking really cringy as fuck Rick and Morty fans, but like besides that, like I mean, do whatever the fuck you want. But like if I do ever make a joke, like it's honestly, it completely exists to be not taken seriously, and I do understand that some people do take those things very seriously. Like there's some words that you just can't say anymore.
Yeah,
say
and
anymore.
I mostly like adhere to that. Like I used to say the F word a lot. Like I can admit to that. Growing up, I definitely
Feelings.
Yeah, I definitely said feelings a lot, and then I realized
Okay,
having
man.
feelings, that's toxic masculinity.
Yeah, you can't have feelings.
I realized that,
As
so I stopped doing that.
yeah,
because
so we
I
don't
was
have
like,
because
you
we're
know,
men.
I'm
We
too
can't
old to
have
do
feelings.
that. Yeah,
We're
that
not
shit's
supposed to.
because that's low key gay.
This is sarcasm.
That's low key gay to have feelings. I really like.
Oh, now that it's Pride Month, you're not on their side anymore. You're just like all those fucking big
Yeah.
corporations. You
Yeah,
fuck.
I'm just like exactly like Raytheon and shit. I do like there's like a whole
Omarion?
I don't even know how to describe. It's like a group of like black women on Twitter that will just find different things to like say are gay. Like saying like, oh, yeah, a man getting dessert don't sit right with me.
Oh, I saw something
It's
like
so
that on
funny.
Twitter.
Yeah, I saw
It's
one.
like, oh, is it gay if the guy you're going out with gets dessert?
Yeah, like shit
It's
like that.
He
I
should
saw
only
one
be
today.
eating meat, potatoes, and like and beer.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
saw
what they
one.
think?
I saw one today that's like this girl said like she was fucking a guy and he was lasting too long.
So
And she was like, turn me off. That shit's gay to me. Like you don't enjoy the pussy enough. Like you're just not busting right away. So obviously you're gay.
What if he did his shit before?
What if he's drunk?
What if he was drunk? Or what if like like his cousin died or some shit and he's like sad?
I'm just imagining like while fucking he's like, baby, I'm sorry, my cousin just died. Do you think you could put
he got shot.
your pinky in my butt?
My cousin just got shot the other day. Nah, shit's gay. You should be just thinking about my pussy. And then she'll say, I'm gonna say the F word. Feelings.
Yeah, it's really funny. I feel like because I'm obviously like not immune to that, and I've definitely in my life been like, I hate the term toxic masculinity, but I've been like that, and I've had like stupid hang-ups about like expressing emotions and shit like that. But it's weird, like I feel like I've mostly grown out of that at this point in my life. But it's weird seeing like people our age and older who still haven't gotten past that. Like they still have those weird hang-ups
They're
about
probably
like
just gonna be like that.
yeah, that's what's fucked up about it.
If you're not changed, I was reading this I was reading this article about how usually from like 24 to 26 is the point, specifically in men's lives, where they start realizing like what all the negative, shitty teenage things that they've latched onto until their mid-20s.
Yeah.
And they start getting rid of them and they start finding the things that they like and they enjoy and they start like, becoming adults. It takes men that long. And then that exact article spoke to me because that's exactly what I was. Because not until 24 I was like, oh, wait. I fucking suck. Like, bro, this guy sucks.
But
He
you know what?
sucks
Now
a
you don't.
lot, bro.
Now you don't though. Now
And he
you're
had
a good dude.
and he had feelings. That guy sucks and he has feelings. The F word.
Yeah, he's low key. That's a female trait.
Yeah, that's straight up a female trait.
I think that's my favorite. That is my favorite thing on Twitter. It's just being like
that shit's real. It's really stupid. and
Getting
it's really
dessert
funny.
is a female trait.
I fucking love Pazookies at BJ's, bro. You ever tried the monkey bread Pazookie, bro? The cinnamon, bro?
Bro, who's BJ? Is that your boyfriend?
I was about to say something I shouldn't have.
What? Oh wait. Off mic. Okay. He was gonna talk about my mom.
How much you just said it. Why did you make me do it off
It's
mic?
fine. I don't know why you said that's not like a cancelable thing. It's fine.
No, I don't give
we
a fuck about
We could
them.
talk about each
I
other's
care about
moms.
our relationship, bro. I'm not trying to hurt you.
The relationship between you and Brandon is my stepdad. We haven't talked about that yet, but Brandon and my mom.
He always
are
talks
dating.
about how his dad looks so young. It's because it's me.
It's fucked up. Dude, it's fucked up how young
I'm actually
my dad
39,
looks.
dude.
I hate how. I hope I get those. Genes.
This is my son right here.
Yeah. I remember I was hanging out with Manuel one time. I was hanging out with Manuel and his dad.
Yeah.
And we went to the restaurant that his dad was working at the time. And his dad in Spanish was like, "Oh, this is my son." He like pointed to Manuel, and the waitress was like, "Are you sure it's not this one?" are you sure? Like, shout out to all the Anglo Mexicans.
Honestly, they fucking clown hard. They're funny as fuck.
Mexicans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what
they
made
clown fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, they're vicious.
fucking they are vicious.
Black and brown families will be fucking vicious to you.
They are vicious.
my
bro.
my
They'll
auntie
go
Cookie,
in, man.
My auntie Cookie, my grandma, like growing up, would always call her ojo.
Ojos?
Yeah, and
Eyes?
I didn't know why, because I didn't know any Spanish growing up.
Yeah.
But it's because she has like like fucked up eye. And so she just calls
That shit's fucked
calls
up,
her
man.
eye in Spanish. It's so like it's such a vicious environment to grow up.
There's a couple guys, a couple forklifters at my job, and we have a couple like Hispanic people that are like they're pretty short, you know.
Yeah.
They're like very short.
Mm.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's one of the
they're
things
like
I miss
below
about
5'2", you know.
yeah,
They're
it's like tiny little like paisa fools.
yeah, but then like
Mhm.
there's one like older one and there's one like young kid and then there's like a couple young girls that are all like that at that height,
Mhm.
and then my forklifter just calls them all chiquito and chiquita, or he'll call them like munchkin, but like the Spanish word for munchkin, I can't think of it off the top of my head. But it's like straight up like if they weren't cool with him, it would be straight up an insult. Like
Yeah.
like that is straight fighting words right there. And then they just casually are just saying this shit. Or like we have a Filipino kid that started working at my job,
He's Chino.
and no, he calls him oh pinche Filipino. That's all he says, man. He
Yeah, well,
sounds
like,
like that too.
in every warehouse I worked like before
warehouses are crazy, man.
my first jobs out of high school were like working in warehouses and factories, and I was always gordo.
Gordo?
Yeah. To see me, oh,
If you worked at my
and they would
warehouse,
refer to me that way.
even the managers would call you that.
Yeah, and
Hey,
I was
gordo.
gordo. There would always be a dude named like Pinguino, like there would be like a short,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
a real
yeah.
short fat dude, and that was your penguin. Look at you.
Or another one we would have. There was one. He was like 50 or 60. Homie was built. He was strong. They called him fucking They called him leprechaun in Spanish. I can't remember the word. I can't remember.
Wait,
the name.
why?
Because he was short.
Oh,
He was short and wide. So
I feel
he
bad.
looked like the guy from the movie, The Leprechaun. The old 90s movie.
Dude, I feel
Wait,
bad.
I'm gonna look it up. You keep talking.
As a short man, like I feel bad for people who are like that level of short. Once you get into that like 5'3" and below range, that sucks, dude.
It's Duende.
Oh, Duende. Yeah.
Duende.
I didn't know that was Leprechaun. I
And
thought
then-
it was like
It was funny
Troll or
because we had another guy like he was a Chinese guy.
oh
And
no.
he was like 18, but he was fucking huge. He's like my little brother. He's big.
Wait, was he? They
he was
call him Yao
stocky.
Ming.
No. They called him damn, what they call him? He actually didn't have a funny name because he had a deep ass voice and he was kind of scary to them.
Yeah, I should have just brought a gun
he
to all my
was-
warehouse jobs.
I don't know if that guy will ever watch or anybody that knows him is ever gonna show him this, but he kind of has like he has like a slower cadence to how he talks,
Mhm.
so it sounds slow. He wasn't like that in any way, but he sounds like that.
Mhm.
So they would make fun of that with him, but they taught him the word duende. So whenever he would call the duende guy and him, they were like best buddies. He was like, big guy. He'd be like, little guy. That was their whole relationship. And he would go, duende, like that. And
I need that.
it was the best thing. It was genuinely a very healthy man relationship. It was just like
Yeah, they were fucking.
Maybe
They were fucking.
I don't think so, but you're entitled to think what you want.
Yeah, masculinity is cool because it's just like, yeah, we can't express like, just entirely self-imposed. We'll just be like, yo, that feeling shit.
It's
Yeah, that's
honestly
low-key
it's just
gay.
guys doing it to other guys.
Yeah.
And I remember I've had one experience of like toxic masculinity, and I think it's the one that stuck with me the most. I went out drinking with like two friends,
Mm.
and then their friends. So like there's like 6 of us, and like no, there's like 7 or 8 of us, and like a little bit more than half of them I just met them that night.
Mhm.
So 2 of them were police academy cadets, right?
Boo.
One of them was actually he was a cool chill guy. The other one was like a hothead.
Oh god.
So-
Glad he's becoming a cop.
So I have one of my favorite shirts on, which was my black one. It has a bunch of little. I'll wear it next podcast if you guys are watching. My black one with red roses all over it. It's kind of like
Oh,
it's
I know
like
what you're
patterned
talking
out,
about.
and then every rose has a snake on it with a sword going through it, which doesn't seem very feminine. There's a snake
Yeah.
with a fucking sword,
Yeah, it's pretty.
but there's red roses, I guess. So then he was like, "Oh, that shit's gay. You got flowers on your shirt." And then so my 2 homies, and then 2 of the other guys who was like at the time I was a big muscle head, so I was like really like, well, that's when I was my stockiest. So I really bonded with 2 of them because they worked out a lot, and that's all we would talk about. And me and the other guy had similar shirts that were both tight as fuck. So we bonded over that. I was like, "Oh, tight bros," and that's just gay. After I said that out loud, that's my tight bro. But then they all like kind of looked at the guy, and then everybody kind of reacted negatively. Everybody started arguing with him, and then he was trying to pull a girl,
Okay.
but he couldn't. Blah blah blah. But
Okay, so at least everyone backed you up.
yeah, they did back me up. So then I was like, "Oh, that's cool." It's just that everybody they looked at this guy and they were like, "What?" Like so that guy, I think he was like 2 years older than us. So right now he might be like 28, 29.
Mm.
So that guy is
Damn,
the guy
nigga.
you're talking about, basically. That they're not.
Never grew out of that shit.
Yeah, they're not growing out of their
That sucks,
little
dude.
like.
You still like
thing.
you're in that prison still, where you're like
That really
having to
that
have
must
this like
really
stoic
suck,
shit.
man. Like,
Yeah, it sucks living like you remember being a fucking like teenager and being like, you don't know how to like express emotions.
I
and
wasn't.
shit.
I actually learned how to. And I'll be honest. I was taught how to express my emotions
Mhm.
by an old friend of mine, and she basically like, because when I was going through my teenage years, times were extremely tough for me. Maybe one day we'll have a very deep podcast. Maybe I'll talk about it. But it was a very hard times for your boy here. Extremely tough times. So I was sealed off emotionally, and I didn't let myself feel shit for years, right?
Mhm.
And then she was like, "Hey, man, just
Let it
start
out.
feeling, let it out." Started crying, bro. I was like 17, man.
Yeah, dude, the first time you like cry, like in order to like sort of achieve a sense of like catharsis, it's like it's a weird feeling because it's like, wait, I could have been doing this. Like
Yeah.
this whole time I've been
Yeah,
alive, I
yeah,
could have
yeah.
been doing that.
Yeah, it definitely helped.
It's
Like, you just-
really weird.
it
It's
kind of
like
felt like I guess like lightning in a bottle, or like you're just holding onto something bad that you should let out, like a really nasty shit. For all the boys out there that don't really understand what I'm saying,
yeah.
that's basically what it felt like. It's like,
wait,
that was nice, flush.
wait, what
It's
the
gone
fuck?
now.
I could do that?
And like, honestly, man, like, and then from that point, I was like, it's just me, and then I became shitty. I still understood what my emotions are, but I guess I was choosing to ignore them instead of like completely bottling them up.
Mhm.
So it was like it was like I understand that they're there and what I'm feeling, but then I was like, nah.
No, I don't feel like.
Before that,
I'll save those for later.
yeah, before that, it was just like completely unaware of their existence. So even though this sounds weird, it was different, you know?
Yeah, that shit. I remember I was talking to my uncle one time, and I crossed my leg, like I put my leg up like that, and he saw my socks, and he was like, man, niggas would have called me a faggot if I was wearing those back then, when I was your age, and it wasn't even like a rainbow or anything. It was just they're red with like blue and yellow stripes, and it was just like, nigga, you live like this?
You hate to see it.
You live like this, my nigga?
That honestly sucks.
It sucks. Yeah, it's like, bro, like
Honestly, like I get clowning around with friends, but like if they're like genuinely like putting you down, those aren't people I wouldn't want to be around, you know?
yeah,
Like if they're constantly like going out of their way to make you feel shitty, like as a joke, I feel like that's just like not the kind of environment I want to be around, you know?
yeah. I mean, that's one of the weird things about growing up as a man. Like when you reach a certain age, like you might have like a male friend group, and like that's part of like how you bond as like teenagers,
Yeah,
especially,
it really is.
and
man.
as young men,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you bond by like
Talking
clowning
shit,
each other and
like
shit.
really fucked up
and
shit.
then, but at a certain point, it's like you grow past that, and sometimes you don't, and that's where like I think people kind of split apart. Is
I feel like not fully growing past it because we still kind of do it. Most guys still
it's
just.
well, it's not a matter of like growing past it completely.
I
It's
feel
just-
like it levels up with you. Like that humor, it grows with you. I feel like most men still have that because a lot of guys I know, like even like I would consider healthy, which is like barely any.
yeah,
They still do it, and like it's. But like, there's like a certain limit you shouldn't pass to where like, all right, this is
Yeah.
becoming like, it's becoming like a little fucked up.
it was not. I don't even think it's even that. It's not even just a matter of like knowing like what lines not to cross. It's also like, is that like the only way you know how to communicate or not?
Yeah.
Like at a certain point,
yeah.
you learn how to just communicate
if you can
and have a normal friendship.
yeah, if you can do that, like shit talking, and like every once in a while,
Yeah,
like
have a
you-
serious
your
conversation.
boy is like going through some shit, and like he needs like his fucking friend to talk to,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can still be that person. That's a cool guy right there. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
But if your whole fucking persona is just talking shit, and then that's just your excuse for saying mean things, I just feel like honestly, you kind of just have to grow up a bit.
yeah, you like get exhausted by it. Like
I-
being around.
I
that,
know
it
I
gets exhausting.
I've been around stuff like that before, and
Yeah.
it is a little
It's like,
exhausting,
nigga,
man.
like, I'm not, and especially because like for me, I feel like in the groups in every group that I've been in, every friend group, I'm like supposed to be funny, and so like if there's somebody there who's like that, I'm expected to join in on it.
Like riff with them.
Yeah, and like riff with them, and it's like nigga, like I'm not always trying to be on like that. Like I'm not always trying to fucking perform and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do get tired.
Yeah, it gets exhausting,
it
and
does.
it's like I just want to like chill.
You
and
are pretty
not
fucking
do that.
funny though. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Remember the big homie, The Rock?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he loved it when you would be with our other homie Rudy.
Oh yeah. Why did he like us to be together?
I'm gonna be honest with you. There are some times that I still remember, and it's mostly you two,
Mm-hmm.
or you two and Isaac. Isaac is like a good he's like a kind of like a hype man with his energies.
Yeah, because he's a freak. We're all freaks.
That shit. It was good times, man. If I'm being
Isaac,
honest.
if you're watching this, you're a fucking freak.
we love
But
you,
like
though.
lovingly.
We love you though.
I said like I call you a freak, and then I kiss you on your little fucking forehead, on your little bangs.
He does have bangs.
Yeah, he
huh?
has little bangs.
That's cute,
He's
man.
beautiful.
Hey, keep that up. I don't even know if you listen. Do you listen?
I think so.
I think he listens. You know, if
Is
you
it
don't,
weird?
that's
When
all
we
good
were in
too.
Vegas, he was asking me about shit
That's
related
what's
to
up.
the
Hey,
show. So
man, we love you.
yeah, if you ever don't listen to an episode, we'll kill you.
Yeah, you
Anyway, what else?
specifically.
What else were we gonna talk about?
We don't have a list. We're just riffing,
Fuck.
man. We're just going on. You use lotion
No,
on your hands?
on my dick.
That's gay, man.
That's it.
It's gay to touch your own
I've
dick.
you know what? I've heard chapstick. What's the weirdest thing you've heard get called gay?
The weirdest?
I feel like there's a lot. I saw someone. We've talked about this on the podcast before, but cleaning your ass, like washing your ass in the shower, I've heard that's gay. Chapstick, I've heard chapstick is gay.
Your memory's definitely way better than mine. I'm not gonna remember.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot of things.
I think that dessert one, even though we just talked
that
about
one's so fucking
that one's
funny.
pretty out there. That one's like what?
Using a moisturizer on your face.
I
Heard
think
that.
just any kind of feminine thing, like even
Any-
if it's a
not
little,
even feminine, just like taking care of yourself so you don't like turn into like so like when you're 50 you don't look like a fucking catcher's mitt. They're
yeah.
just,
I
dude, that's low key.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like I'm not as vain as I used to be, but you know I kind of want to be like 45 and you know not look like I'm 70.
Yeah,
that-
that shit sucks.
That I still want to be like going to mountains and hiking and fucking riding bikes far as shit at 50. Like that's a goal, man. Like let me just take care of myself a little bit. To be fair, a lot of my friends that like I've talked about like body stuff, like they are very supportive and also like they'll ask me shit too, which is kind of cool to be like a pseudo authority on it, not to like
Yeah.
fucking jerk myself off, but you know, not to fucking pull my own dick, you know. But that's kind of cool, you know, because it's like, oh, like when they want to like know cool shit about like taking care of themselves, like I'm somebody to ask. That's like a cool like authority to be on. It's like, oh, it's either that or if you want to know about really fucked up movies, ask this fucking guy.
I don't think that's not my area of
No,
expertise.
I'm just
though.
kidding. I'm just kidding. No, if you want to know about like political science and like government history, that's what this guy's full of right there. See or no? See or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also
Don't like. Yeah, I don't know. Don't like. There was people that like right before the election, were texting me and being like, "What do I vote for this?" And it's like, nigga, like don't put that responsibility on me. Like,
But you told them to vote.
yeah, of course.
Then who to vote for?
Well, I said like I don't really give a shit if you vote for president, but like you know, there's down ballot things that you should vote for.
That's down bad.
Down bad, yeah. I mean, like almost everyone I know lives in California, so I was like, it doesn't really fucking matter if you vote for president, but yeah, vote for like shit related to like rent control and fucking.
Yeah, that's the stuff I was thinking.
Prison reform.
We do live in California. It's gonna be Democratic.
Yeah,
Like it's just obvious. Like come on.
yeah, it's kind of doesn't matter. Your vote matters, but it also kind of doesn't fucking matter.
You know, which really sucks.
TBH, yeah.
That sucks.
You know, start a militia. If you really want to affect political change, start a militia.
Huge one. I'm talking about thousands.
Yeah, hire some PMCs.
Private military companies.
Yeah,
for those of you
private
that don't
military contractors.
know.
Hire some like Roman guards, like that type of vibe. That's what I want. Like toward the end of like the Roman or the Roman Empire, when they would just have like all of these rich people with like private like fiefdoms, basically. I want that. I want my own fiefdom.
Fiefdom. That's a cool word. What is that? I've never heard that word.
It's like like under like a feudal system, there's like.
Of course. I know a lot about that topic.
So like under the feudal system,
feudal
like the thing that
systems, yes,
existed before the Enlightenment. Like
Yeah,
now
yeah,
we
yeah.
live under like post-Enlightenment.
Yeah, like
There was,
monarchies and stuff
liberal
like
reform.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
there was a monarchy. There was like monarchies.
Monarchy,
There was fucking
different,
aristocracies.
oligarchies, different things like that.
There's like a
Socrates,
like a feudal aristocracy
Socrates.
where these like ordained lords, people who were like ordained by God
Okay.
to
God
own
chose them.
a certain piece of land.
He hit them up.
They would own this land,
Mm-hmm.
and then all the serfs that lived on that land would pay taxes to them in the form of like, bits of grain or whatever the fuck they were growing. And I want that. I want to be a feudal lord with my own army. I think I deserve it. That's kind of tight.
Look at that.
See, this is what okay, so
That's
like
cool.
under my ideal lifestyle,
Oh, for those
I
of
would
you
have-
that are
I
watching
would have the
or
fiefdom
listening, I have my horn
from
tankard
medieval
thing,
times.
and then it came with like a little metal frame to hold it,
That's sick.
and it's like sideways. It's pretty sick. It's pretty
See,
sick.
I would have the fiefdom. I would be in control of everything. I'd have my own army, and then I'd have one of these, and it would be full of.
How many wives would you have? And husbands?
I think just one.
Husband?
A husband and a wife.
Yeah.
And then like an anthropomorphic wolf.
That you fuck.
Yeah, I only fuck the anthropomorphic wolf.
The other ones are for love.
Yeah, just to,
The
keep in
furry
character.
is for fucking.
Yeah, just to keep in character.
Yeah, of
I
course.
would let you. I wouldn't fuck you.
This
but
is a bit that Brian has set up, and I have to keep it going because he's dead now. Because in order for me to rule, he was the only opposing guy. So,
well, I was gonna ask if
And-
you wanted to be my husband.
no, I wouldn't. Want
We don't have to fuck.
I
Like
don't-
you just hang
I
out.
don't know about that.
We just hang out.
I keep my last name though.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool. Works for me. Shit.
We're a progressive monarchy.
Yeah, that's what's up.
We believe in that.
I would have my fucking robots control everything straight up.
Well, no, my military would be in charge.
No, yeah, that's what you think. He's not good at technology.
Fuck.
I would put chips in all of his soldiers. They're all my soldiers. But I trust him enough not to use them against him unless he turns. It's never hurts to be too safe.
Do you not trust me?
No, I trust everybody.
That's
But-
stupid.
But also I have backups just in case.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
smart. I feel like you should trust people, especially if you love them. You should give them a little bit more trust than you normally would to regular people, but still always be prepared for the worst. Now, I'm not saying like live like a disaster, like those disaster bunker type people.
Mhm.
Not like that, but like you got to keep in mind that sometimes things don't last forever. So you might have to be prepared for people coming and going,
Yeah, you might have to kill them.
You might have to kill them. So, I mean, not because they did something like, that you didn't like they drank all your coffee or they started a podcast with another guy.
Wait, what?
Nothing like that. But yeah, that's basically.
I want to say, in my defense, I didn't go through with it. It was just an idea that was floated. Not that he's talking about me or anything.
No, I'm not talking about him. Of course not. Why would I talk about the one guy I'm doing a podcast with? Doesn't make it. I just get real fucking petty.
Yeah, me and Brandon have to go to couples therapy.
No, it's because of this, and basically because of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can accept that.
Yeah,
I can live with that.
I feel like that's a more mentally sound way of living. Because if you blindly trust everybody,
You're just vulnerable.
it does sound a little like negative, kind of. I get that.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you
Like,
should have some
You should
like
you should a little
small
bit.
degree of cynicism.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just don't let it dominate your entire view of the world.
If somebody's been consistently good, you should definitely put faith in that, but still be prepared.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Because I think it's the thing of like people are so concerned that you're gonna that someone's gonna betray them
Yeah.
that
They-
they
they-
end up never actually enjoying the comfort of trusting somebody.
Exactly.
That's
and
a
that's
very
fucking
nice
stupid.
feeling.
You're not gonna live that way. I've had people in my lives that were in there for only a couple months, and most of the time they were fucking great. And then there was a sour turn here and there, and then I accepted that, move on, blah blah blah. But those good times are still fucking there, and I still enjoyed them.
Yeah, they saw an impact on your life.
So fuck it, you just move on. That's it. That's all I have to teach you guys.
Yeah, if someone comes up to you and they say that they are the wallet inspector, just believe them.
Yeah.
If I come up to you and I say, "Hey, I need your credit card number," just to help keep you safe, just believe me. You don't have to,
Yeah.
be worried about everything. It's not a big deal.
Or if I go up to you saying I need $600 and it's not for more medieval times things, just shoot it to me.
It would be funny if I come back here, I don't see you for a couple weeks, and I come back here, your whole fucking room is just full of broadswords, and there's a suit of armor standing up in the corner. There's a live horse just trotting in place. It's on your bed.
That'd be sick.
That'd be kind of
Don't get too excited about the horse, okay?
Fuck. I set myself up for that. It's fine.
I feel like this is a nice little ribbon on the podcast right here.
All right.
I feel like
It's a nice little gift tag.
I feel like you guys, this was a good one. I got a lot of sleep this time. I think he got some sleep. He didn't really make a lot of throat croaky sounds this time.
I made one.
Yeah, you made one, but that's all good. It's all good. It's all
a lot
good
of
fun.
burps.
But yeah, go to Medieval Times if you guys enjoy fun times like that. By the way, this episode's sponsored. I'm just kidding.
This episode is brought to you by Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. Oh, there's a Pepto-Bismol commercial. I kind of unlocked it right now, but it went away.
Okay, wait, no. We could talk about the Pepto-Bismol commercial next week.
We'll see you guys next time.
We're 5 years late. I'm Jonathan.
Peace and love.
What's your name?
My name's Brandon, I think.
Okay. Thank you.
Let-
Peace.
Deuces. Yeah, I. There was nothing in here.
No drink.